YouTube, I am back. It's finally over with Kayla's dad. It's been, well, realistically 3 weeks since I've actually sat down and made a video. Been pretty busy with that, but family's really important to me, so that needed to be taken care of. It's, I think, what day is it? Sunday, July 11th or 12th or something like that. He passed away Friday morning, and Kayla and I just want to thank all of you for your well wishes and your support through that. We both really appreciate it. But so now it's kind of back to business. On and off. We still got some other issues concerning that to deal with, but for the most part, I'm back, or I should be. And anyways, so first thing I got to get done. We haven't been driving the Jeep for a few days. We got a wheel bearing going out on the passenger side. I think I might have mentioned that before, but it just got to the point it was making some noise, and I needed to address it. So I got some wheel bearings and seals and 80/90, and we're just going to flush out the rear end and put some wheel bearings in it. So onward ho, as usual, holding up progress. As you can see, the Jeep is there, and we're going to go ahead and jack it up, and we'll get the tires off. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do here is flush this rear end. This Jeep has a Dana 35 with a track lock or true track or whatever the heck they called it rear end, the locking limited slip rear end. And I believe that there's C-clips on either side of the axle shafts. So you gotta take the back cover off anyways in order to get the axle shafts out, because you have to pull those C-clips out of the spider gears. And I'll show you a little bit more of that later. But essentially what we're going to do here, it's a good time to flush out your rear end and get everything cleaned up. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, time to pop the cover. Now, what I did, if you're watching the fast forward footage there, was I left a bolt in the top. And I didn't leave it tight, but I didn't leave it loose either. It's right in between. And what that does is when you go to drain your fluids out of it, you've got all the bolts out of that. You've got all the bolts out of that cover. And if it, when you crack it, if it all pops, it'll come gushing out on you and it'll make a huge mess. So it's a good idea to just leave that top bolt in to kind of hold things in place. You just take a screwdriver or a chisel and you crack that cover loose, just like so. And in that way, you don't go making a mess. You can get it all in the drip pan, and it's good to go. So you can loosen that top bolt a little bit and open it up a bit more. But you got it cracked anyways. And there we go. Just want to get that all drained out. Now, as you can see, I took the drum off of this side. Well, I took it off of the other side. If you look in here, you can see where it's been leaking pretty bad. You also see that we're definitely going to need a brake job here pretty soon. So that's good stuff to note when you're looking at that. And it's looking like we're going to need drums. So whatever, we'll have to do that. But now we're just going to wait for that pan to drain a little bit. And then we'll get in there and we'll show you how to remove those C-clips so you can get the axle shafts out.